I have a 3-hour break from work because I'm making an hours and choose to give myself 3 hours during lunchtime, obviously. And we're gonna cook all the food, or like one thing, probably just one thing because these snaps are long. So we're gonna get started. We're making quinoa, like a vegetable harvest fall quinoa. I actually know what we're making today, but I'm still not gonna follow a recipe. Also, check out my sweatpants. I wore these into work today and no one said a thing about it. Probably because I only interacted with a single person today. Step 1, take your really baby squash. Not a butternut squash, but it looks kind of like it. I don't remember what it's called. I peeled off the tag before I remember to check the name. And you're going to cut off the upper and lower extremities, also referred to as the stem and not the stem. Put this thing in, put on the lid, close it, put it on manual for 6 minutes, and start. If you have a fully grown celery plant, you can take off some pieces of celery. Mine is just a tiny baby, so I pulled off a tiny baby piece. I'm gonna need so much more celery than this, but I don't have it, so cut your onion. Yes. Pan your onion. Take some garlic and crush it with a knife really well. Yes. And that peels really easily. Try these techniques at home, boys and girls. Whenever you're using a knife in the kitchen, ask permission from your parents. And make sure you're holding it properly, because clearly I am not. But if blood gets in my food, I'm the only one eating it. Take that garlic that magically chopped itself and pan it. Some extra virgin olive oil and pour it into the pan. I'm going to pretend to, because otherwise we're just going to be eating oil, because I already poured some in. And there's plenty already. Some agave. Normally it's really expensive. It was like $3 at Aldi. Super cheap. Love Aldi. Make sure you turn this on medium to high heat. And make sure you're turning on the right burner, because I like to turn on the wrong burner. And I often set things down here. And then it gets really hot. And then I have melted everything. At this time, your butternut squash should be really angry. Or whatever squash it was. It wasn't butternut. So that beeping means my squash is done. We're gonna go cut it up. You see the steam? Probably not. There's steam. There you go. Thank you. Oh, and now you're gonna hear the sizzling. I bet I can make a rock and music video out of noises my kitchen makes. Check it out. It is beautiful. I'm gonna cut it up in a second, but it's really hot right now, so I'm not gonna do it at the moment. Just cut it up. And we have to remove the seeds. Ow, this hurts. It's still really hot. Cut your squash into cute little chunks. You're going to have to take out all the seeds, and you're going to have to remove the skin of it. Yeah. And then add it to your pan. Add some balsamic. Not too much. It's very potent. So put that on high heat again, and we're going to finish cooking everything. Fail. I always manage to spill something no matter what I cook. So here I have all of the quinoa spilled everywhere. So that's gonna be fun cleaning up. Anyways, we're gonna add 1 part quinoa to our Instant Pot that we just cleaned out. And we're gonna add 2 parts water to that. I guess what I'm trying to say is life isn't fun without a little mess. I mean, cooking's fun, I'm fun, and I have quinoa everywhere, so I'm very messy. So I think there's some positive correlation between the 2 things. Back to our regularly scheduled program. We're going to put the lid on our pot of quinoa. You can use chicken broth, vegetable broth. I would suggest vegetable broth if you're eating this as vegan, which it is, by the way. And then we're going to seal it and put it on for 1 minute on manual. And then we're going to let it steam for 10 minutes. You can always cook quinoa the regular way. I like to make things more fun and quicker. Next, add some cashews into your pan. I already did. You can do this instead of cleaning up your quinoa. You can do it before cleaning up your quinoa or after. It's really up to you. Salad greens. Add a ton. It's going to shrink down, so you can add like 2 cups. Perfect. I'm also going to add pomegranate seeds. I bought 2 whole pomegranates at Aldi yesterday. And I wasn't planning on opening them because it's a really long process to like take out all the seeds. So I was going to wait and not put them in this dish. I was going to wait a few more days until I had extra time. and energy to take out every single tomato. Apparently there's like 613 seeds in every pomegranate. Fun fact. But I was practicing juggling with them, which is never a good idea if you're clumsy like I am. And it fell, and the pomegranate cracked open, and the juices started leaking out. So like, man, now I gotta cut it open and finish de-seeding it. So I did, but now it's gonna go on my dish. So take some pomegranate seeds, yeah, and throw it in your pan. Wow. Good stuff. Just like humans, dried fruit need hydrating sometimes. So I've got a cup of water and some cranberries, dried, and I'm gonna attempt to rehydrate them. So it should take about 10 minutes. In the meantime, you should be staying hydrated. Cooking is cardio. Have a glass of water. It's snack time. Quinoa's ready. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, you can't see it because it's steamed up. My bad. I'll fix it. Wow. Have you ever seen something so beautiful? Probably. Added quinoa. Here's a bit of veggie broth. And we're gonna let this saute with the excess oil that's in the pan. We're gonna add our spices. We're gonna grab thyme. And while I was grabbing the thyme, cayenne pepper just like fell out of my cabinet. So we're gonna add that too, because clearly it wants to be noticed. I think. Do spices have feelings? Maybe. But we're adding it last so that they don't burn, because no one wants a burnt dish or burnt spices. I guess like if you're miserable, it would be fine. But it's kind of scary, which is perfect for Halloween, but I don't want burnt spices. Too much time on my hand. I'm just pretending to shake. I don't think anything's coming out right now. I am. Whoops. Oh, yes, it really does want to be the main feature. Add your cranberries, garlic, onion, salt, and more agave. Wow. Oh, hey. How you doing? Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. Hope it tastes good. Because pretty food is nothing if it tastes terrible.